Beyonce's new song is called Morning Dew, and it dropped through her own label, Parkwood Entertainment, at 9 in the morning Eastern Time. It wasn't just a random single either. The album hit number 1 in Japan within 3 days, so there was a lot of riding on this comeback single being just, hey, a great new song. Here's where it gets interesting. On Spotify in the United States, the song debuted at number 102, with 437,000 streams in that first tracking window. One entertainment blogger, Sandra Rose, called it flat out the worst chart debut of Beyonce's career. Not a bad debut, the worst. For an artist whose catalogue includes Halo, a song that's racked up over 2 billion streams on Spotify alone, a number like that looks almost like a typo. And for context on how brutal her music comeback has been, her husband Jay-Z's own 30th anniversary reissue of Reasonable Doubt, a genuine hip-hop classic, only moved 30,000 copies in its first week. Yes, 30,000 copies. So it's not like legacy artists are guaranteed a warm welcome from the streaming algorithm just because their name carries weight. But if you stop reading right there, you'd be missing half the picture. Because on iTunes, the same song was doing something completely different. Within its first full day, Morning Dew shot up to number 2 on the worldwide iTunes songs chart, number 3 on the European chart, number 4 on the US chart. It landed the top new entry spot on both worldwide and European Apple Music. An entry straight to the top 5 on a completely different platform, measuring a completely different kind of fan behavior. Streaming numbers measure who casually press play. iTunes number measures who actually pay money for the song. These are not the same fans. And then there's YouTube, where the lyric video, built from old black and white footage, hit number 1 on trending in the United States, in Canada, and in the United Kingdom, all within its first day, racking up close to 500,000 views before most casual fans had even woken up to their group chats. Some fans and music critics were already floating it as a contender for Best R&B Performance for Best R&B Song at next year's Grammys. So which is it? Is this her worst single ever, or one of her dominant weeks? Let me stop for a second. If you've ever posted something online and it got almost no likes and no platform, and then blew up somewhere else entirely, you already understand exactly what happened here. The algorithm you're judged by depends completely on which room you're standing in. Beyonce's fans didn't abandon her, they just showed up somewhere else, in a way that a single chart number can't capture. That gap between one platform calling something a flop and another platform calling it a smash, that's about how broken our idea of a single universal hit has become.